What's up, guys? Show for Gamers, episode 34. If you're in Rage, I'm Al. That's Jay. So you may have played Rage before. No, it's actually pretty good, huh? So far.
Piece of poo. No. Rage is firstly it's three freaking discs long.
Yeah, it's a long game.
It looks sexy. Let's talk about what happened on undetermined time in the future. Asteroid hits Earth. Bunch of select people and volunteers are cryogenically frozen. You wake up roughly 105, 110 years later, some jazz.
Over 100 years later.
Everybody in your room is all rotty. Their cryo things didn't work. Yours did.
Yours holds up.
You walk out, and the whole place is a wasteland. There's like people trying to survive and like get junk together and driving dune buggies, Mad Max style. There's like mutants, bandits. It's craziness, and you walk out into that.
Yeah. I really like the whole art style and costume design of this. It's kind of steampunkish, a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, I get a lot.
A lot of people have like cyborg limbs and stuff like that.
Shoot! Yeah, cyborg theme going on in these 2 weeks. Anyway, but the combat, okay, id Software made this, and they did like Doom and Quake and stuff, and it shows that they are masters of combat and animation, because characters do a lot of movement and do a lot of talking to you.
While they're talking.
They do.
Good.
There's a lot of and then when in combat's my favorite part of this. But I mean, dude, they got like this cool weapon that kind of you can save ammo with, and they're really easy to construct out of scrap. They're called wing sticks. And you just throw them and can cut off heads with them. Stick it in the back of people's necks, whatever. But every once in a while, I'll get the right angle, I'll throw it, and it'll stick right in the guy's forehead, and he'll just and just flop over, and you're just like, oh, it felt so satisfying. You couple that with handguns, machine guns, shotguns.
There's a torque bow.
Torque bow? You mean a crossbow?
A crossbow.
Gears.
Not a torque bow. I'm sorry.
You're thinking torque because it has special ammo like the electricity bolt.
Yeah, I mean, in this crossbow's like shaped differently instead of out. It's like wrapped inwards and it shoots out like that. I don't know. It's cool design of that. You know, you got rocket launchers, stuff like that.
And all these weapons have separate ammo, which against certain enemies, like
there's big like mutated things, there's regular mutated, and then there's the huge one stuff, and
right. But then there's like
armored things.
Yeah, but then there's like this organization called the Authority, and they're like out looking for you, and their guys are super armored. And if you're using just like regular bullets, like dude, tinkety tink, like it takes a lot of bullets to kill these guys. So you need to like pick your ammo properly and whatnot. Fun part about the game is you get just a lot of like search. Just how do I get in this room? Check under these staircases. Oh, cool! I got some garbage, some trash. I can sell it. I can make this into sentry turrets, RC cars with bombs on them, wing sticks, bandages. There's like tons of recipes you can unlock.
Spider bot things that help you shoot.
And I like all that because me and Al like searching for stuff. But there's also these cards you can collect, which are freaking sweet because there's a card game in some of the towns you can play. And it's kind of like, I don't know if anybody knows the game Bang. It's kind of like Bang. Basically, the cards have life. I'm not going to explain the whole thing, but it's really, really easy to play.
Yeah. Each card's it's a different character, pretty much. And they just have, a damage and a life total. And sometimes they have a special ability.
They got the knife game. There's
Five-Finger Fillet.
Yeah, Five-Finger Fillet. There's a bunch of gambling games, but my main thing is if like you like Fallout or you like a good shooter, get this. And a lot of people we know who don't like Fallout because it's like I don't know what to do. There's too much exploring.
It's too much. Yeah.
Yeah. It's too big. I just want some direction. Rage does a great job of directing you where to go. There are side quests and stuff that you can
There's
do
a lot of
optionally.
side missions, but it's all still linear. Like there's still set paths to go to.
Right.
And it's not hard.
A lot of times, like I've had it be like my main quest. My main campaign quest takes me to this place again. And the game kind of switches around how the layout is. But I'm back there. I've been there, and a side quest I have has the same area, so I can tackle them both in one thing. But man, the enemies are smart. They will retreat if you start kicking their butts. They will hide pretty good. They'll use cover. They'll use the entire environment. I mean, bandits will leap off walls and try to roll. Al was fighting some authority dude, got really close to him, started unloading on him, and the guy just rolled and took almost all the bullets into his back plating. Didn't even get damaged.
He actually, yeah, because I had shot his helmet off, so now his head was exposed, and I was ready to shoot him in the head, and he rolled forward, taking all the damage on all the rest of his armor. So they're pretty intelligent. They know what they're doing.
If you it's like there's other things too about the game that keeps it not feeling the same, and that's the entire the dune buggy and the trucks and stuff. You unlock vehicles, and its fastest way to get across the wasteland is from point A to point B by driving. Well, you get attacked because you're carrying something, or you get attacked just because bandits hate you.
That's the area.
And you have like these crazy twisted metal car fights out in the wasteland, and you can upgrade your cars and vehicles by winning these races in different towns and stuff. Upgrading your vehicle, getting spikes in your tires, and those things are doing time trials, doing like battle races, doing just races with no battles and stuff. You can even do those races online and stuff too. But there's tons of stuff to unlock. The game is beautiful. The only thing I encountered is if you put the 3 discs, it takes 22 gigs. If you put it download it right onto your hard drive, you won't have this problem. But if you're playing it right off the disc, there's a lot of textures trying to keep up and map up and pop out. So, but I can look past that to save myself 22 gigs.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge game, obviously. So the pixelation's kind of behind, but it's not too difficult to worry about. Really.
Anyway, we just rented it, and both of us want to go get it now. It's freaking sweet.
Yeah.
I'm amazingly impressed by the combat, the animations, facial animations, all that type of stuff. It's really, really cool.
Like I said I played this before because I thought it was pretty much the Fallout story where you're in, because in Fallout you're in a vault. This one you're in an ark, and of course it's not a nuclear war. It's an asteroid.
But right after that, they have no similarities. It's just wasteland apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's just they're both apocalyptic, but other than that, they're their own games. They really are.
Anywho, it's amazing. 9 out of 10. If we didn't have those, technical, constant cosmetic trying to keep ups, I think that's a little ridiculous. But there's content here. There's 3 discs. There's a lot to do. So cool stuff. Subscribe to all the stuff underneath. Next episode 3.14. No thanks. I want cake. No idea what that means, and I really don't care.
I do.
Oh, okay.
3.14. That's the mathematical thing for pi.
Oh, sneak. Oh, wow. You must have made this one. That's clever. Anywho, all that said and done, X-Men Dynasties, Destinies of Destinies is coming probably next week. Batman is out very soon. It's going to be sweet, man. It's going to be sweet. Go back to Deus Ex Machimi Chimi's review. Click I Want It if you want a copy of Fear 2 Project Origins. We love you. Subscribe, tell your friends, and go watch Cloak and Dagger films.
The bar isn't safe. The authority has ears everywhere, and anyone could be informed. You probably have a lot of questions, but now is not the time. We've had our eye on you from the start. Many of your kind ally with the authority, so I had to make sure that you didn't fall victim to Cross's propaganda before exposing our movement, the Resistance. You've developed quite a reputation with the settlers. The Resistance could use a man of your skill for an important mission.